$29.
28.
27.
26.
25.
24.
23.
22. 21.
20.
19.
18.
17.
16.
15.
14.
13. 12.
11.
10.
8.
6.
6. What happened to 7?
7.
5.
4.
3.
2. 1.
0.
Well, I see by looking at my on my actual feed that I did not post up the thumbnail for this video, so it's just the random thing that it picks. So good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Disneyland won't say it anymore. I will. And I'll say a lot more over on Rumble. So yeah. What's going on? So what are we going to look? First of all, what is good in everyone's pocket before we talk about what's bad in the knife community? Tackle Central Fishing. Yeah, I was going to make a countdown like that. And I was looking up those files. I wanted to do basically that exact countdown. And I was looking and I see that countdown was available. And I was like, for download, I downloaded it and I ran it through the filters. It's not copyrighted. I was like, money. That's going to be the countdown for the live feeds. So the Wii Xiphus, of course, I'll tell you what I had in my pocket today. And I'm pretty, well, I had a few things in my pocket because as a knife reviewer, my day is spent filming, editing, and people don't realize how much time goes in. Jared does. I guarantee Jared talks about it. You don't just get knives in and then just like, oh, I'm just going to do a video. That's not how it works. I don't know if you guys know this. This is full time all day, every day. I started at 6 o'clock this morning, and I literally stopped editing to set up the studio. Played with the dog a little bit today, which is kind of hectic, but at 7:30 my time, I'm already working on a 13-hour day. I still got another 2 hours with you guys, because what people don't see is they see that there's a 15-minute video that goes up every day. Well, I filmed 3 videos today. I edited 2 videos, but I also tested this knife, 2 other knives with a bunch of stuff, did a bunch of different tasks with them, did a bunch of different stuff, messed around with them through all the little processes of what does it feel like in hand, all the little testing processes. People just don't realize, oh, you got a Grayman. You know what? I have never gotten to handle one of those. The Manix 2, it's a Spyderco I don't like. But what I was saying was, I put this in my pocket yesterday or day before. This is that Firebird Knives FB926, I believe. I don't have my reading glasses. 924. This is an impressive little knife. I'm really impressed by this. But now I was talking with another content creator today, and he's like, "Bro, did your income drop?" And I was like, "Significantly." And I was like, "Yeah, what are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm trying to fucking basically beg for super chats." So, which leads me to something other than super chats. I would love it if you guys would go check out my primary sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee. Purchase some coffee if you would, just to try it out, or at least check out their reviews. Like, they got like 4,000 5-star reviews. Tempered Trail is my friend Nathan's company. He absolutely has got a lot of really good products. I'm going to take the Dahlstrong off. I really don't get anything. No one really is buying any of the Dahlstrong stuff. So that's going to come off. And if anybody has a business and would like to sponsor a YouTube channel, I have spots available. Looks like I'm going to have 2. So that's what I'm going to say. I would say, like, I do appreciate everybody. I don't want you guys to think like I'm not, this isn't me begging super chats. I have had so many people give super chats in the past. I try to give them on Jared's channel. It doesn't seem to reciprocate. Like, I put out super chats on a bunch of people's channels and I don't seem to get it back. I really don't care. That's not the point of it. The point is I want to show my support of other channels. So I do it. You see me do it on like the Quarterings videos. You see me do it on Jared's videos, stuff like that. I can't donate a lot, but I try to, because it absolutely does show the support that we have for each other. But I was talking on another one. I was like, I would really appreciate if you guys are thinking about dropping super chats. You know, it's cool, but I would absolutely much rather have you guys join a membership. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I put up a video today, and very few people watched it, which surprises me because the feedback I get on my videos is that I never do American knives. Oh, you want me to read that, don't you? I don't have to read it. I just have to give you the kangaroo flute. It says, "Want to hear the kangaroo flute? Drop a super chat." It doesn't say, "Do you want me to read your super chat?" Drop it. It's not how that works. Anyway, I'm going to read it in a second. Everybody says that I don't do any American-made knives. Guess what? I did a video solely about American-made knife, veteran-made knife, right? The video I did about a Chinese-made knife got 1,600 views. The video I did about an American-made knife, 80. I don't know if you guys really realize this, but I try to do the things you ask me for, and when I do it, it doesn't seem to ever work out that way. So if you guys are curious about a review of a US-made, veteran-made knife, go check out the video I put up today. It's even titled that. So, well, obviously I'm not talking to you, Robert. Here we go. Got to do this first. There's your kangaroo flute.
And this just in from Arrowhead, guys. Hi, my name's Mike, and I love Spydercos and Benchmates. And you can suck me sideways.
That's uncool. Really uncool, dude.
So, oops, that's the echo. So I put, let me see. Everyone gets your screen recorded. I'm about to break him. I'm going to tell you, it's better than my sea snake. It is. But here's the thing. Tim is a great dude. Just go check out. I even tagged their website. That T-Kel Guardian. I'm sorry, not T-Kel Guardian. It's still out. I had it out for another reason. Hang on, I'll grab it. We'll talk about it. I'm coming. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here. It's just across the shop. Fucking light. I will tell you that the new production assistant, the little furry one, the little furry production assistant that is extremely adorable. Hang on a second. I have to do something. I forgot to do this. Give me just a moment. I have to do something. The little furry production assistant He absolutely, as much as he is so much fun to have out here and stuff like that, he is absolutely a pain to have out here in the shop. So I had him out here in the studio yesterday, and I was trying to film, and he proceeded to knock my lights over twice as I was filming, chew on the tripod, and was shaking the tripod. He's into everything. He wants to smell everything. This morning we had a trip with the puppy. I had to go my wife took my daughter skating, and I had to pick her up from skating. So at 8:30, because I didn't want to leave the dog here by himself for like an hour. So put the dog in the car. He sat on the passenger seat. He was all good. He tried to climb up in my lap a few times. He was looking out. He'd get up and look out the window. And right as we were getting ready to pull into the parking lot, he proceeds to vomit all over my seat and then climb down on the floorboards, kick the mat over upside down. I put a puppy pad on the floorboard on the seat, and then proceeded to pee all over my floor mat. So I spent about an hour cleaning puppy vomit and puppy urine out of my car seats this morning. But at any rate, this is that T-Kel Night Stalker. Now, in the video, there was supposed to be a little text overlay. This is a nickel boron coating on this, not I said titanium. I don't know. I said titanium nitride. It's not. It's nickel boron on this, but it is significantly harder than steel. This is an awesome, awesome knife. And if you didn't watch the review that went up today, shame on you, and go watch it twice. Just watch it twice all the way through. So, Shopcat has never crapped in a house. Shopcat has never crapped in a house. Shopcat is actually really, really playful with him. Very, very patient with him. So, but bad knives. I don't have any here. Oh, I was going to show you what I carried today. So I carried this. Firebird FB 924. And I'm pleasantly impressed with this little knife. It's a very small little knife. Man, is it a cutter? This thing is a very, very good knife. And then I have been carrying this a significant amount of time. Like, you guys haven't seen the final review of it yet. And this is that Mumco Design Comet, the Kaiser Comet. And I'm going to tell you something that I've discovered, and I've really been drawn into carrying this knife, and I carry it a lot. The patina is, like, you can see there's a lot of patina forming on the bolster. I carry this a lot, and I'll tell you why. My dad, who, like I said, has passed away. I'm going to pull one up. Let's see here. I am going to pull this up. This is a very similar blade shape to what we're going to look at here as soon as I pull the screen up. It's very, very similar to a muskrat. Do you guys remember the old muskrat knives? They were, oh, that's my microphone that you see. You know what I should do? I should just pull it all the way up. I should get a boom and just have it like this, like all the other, like all of the big time podcasters. So like, they're like, oh, we got to make sure you know that it's it's live and there's a microphone. I don't know why they do that. Like, you don't have to have that audio is fine. I don't have to have that mic that close to my face. I don't know why they all have that mic like just inches from their face. I sound fine, right? The audio is no better here or here. It's just about the same pretty much. But at any rate, share a screen. This knife has a very similar blade shape to a muskrat. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to share. This is the one I want to share. So they were, if you look, that blade shape is really similar, really slender, kind of drop point. And they usually had 2 blades on it. So you can see the similarity on that to this blade. It's really, really similar. This thing has been really, really good. It's been really, really good so far. I'm digging it. I'm going to reach out to Mumco Knives and see if he'd like to come on the channel and talk about the knife. I'm digging it a lot. This is probably one of the best little knives. And this one's, I was going to give away all of those, I was going to give away all of those Kaiser knives that Jared gave me the stuff for. So he gave me all those knives, basically gave me the points for it. And I was going to keep all of them, or I give all of them away to you guys. And I've decided this one's staying. And then I had a buddy that needed a knife, and I gave him one that I was kind of disappointed in. So I know in the video you guys are going to see, I talk about you guys are going to see it real soon in a future video. Nah, I gave it away. Gave it away. So, and then the other thing that I carried and tested today is, now this was the first day in pockets that I filmed today. This was the Watuga, and I'm really impressed with this Senka Watuga. So this is a pretty fun knife as well. It's way bigger than it feels. This is like an 8-inch overall knife, but when you've got it in hand and in pocket, it feels really light and nimble. It does not feel like it's that big. I don't care. I'll still ask him if he wants to come on. And then I have another box. We're gonna do it. I got to film an unboxing tomorrow. I had a box come in, so you'll see an unboxing coming up soon. So, what bad knives? What horrible knives have you guys got that you think? I'm gonna try and pull up some, and I'm trying to see in the chat here. No, okay. So I don't see any milestone chats. I don't see any. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I had not missed any gifted memberships or milestone chats. So you guys that are members, I would absolutely, before we move on to the next thing, which is horrible knives suggested by you, I would absolutely love it if you guys that were members would take advantage of your benefits. A lot of you guys have been gifted memberships by a guy named Rocky, Chef Rocky in here. And Rocky has donated more money through gift memberships than anyone has ever given to the channel. And no one is taking advantage of what they are giving, what he's giving you guys. I have got an entire Gilded server that is a community across the world with over 100 people in it that just chat 24/7. They talk about each other. They goof off with each other. They pick on each other. They trade knives. They sell knives. There's a food channel. All that stuff is available in that Gilded server. And those of you that have been gifted memberships, very few of you are taking advantage of that. So I would ask you, please, to go check out my channel and find the community tab and find the members posts and go to the members posts and find the link to the Gilded server and then follow it and send me a DM on there so that I know that you have entered the server and I'll grant you access to the chat rooms. And that benefit in itself, ask any of the paying members like Rocky, you can ask them, that benefit in itself pays. I mean, it makes it worth it. Yes. Zorro's War. Okay, well, we'll talk about that because no one's really. Rocky, I don't see it on there. Like I'm looking. Wait, let me see the live chat. I don't see it on either one, Rocky. If you did it today, I don't see it. It did not pop up because I have 3 windows open. I have the Rumble window. I have which there's only one. I don't think there's anyone watching on Rumble. I have 3 windows open. where I'm watching the chat and I don't see it on any of them. So if you did do it, thank you very much, but I didn't see it. That's why I didn't call it out. So it's not, that's great. The only thing I see is it says that Arrowhead guys donated, it only, that's, no, I can still see it. I can still see the one, the Arrowhead guys, because it works different on my side. At any rate, it was there. Okay, well, thank you very much. So Zorro, allow me to throw you on some backstory, because I think we've lost the suggested horrible knives because that's not working. Zorro got a knife. Now this isn't me. I'm not fucking with Zorro. Actually, I kind of am, because I absolutely disagree with it. So Zorro bought a knife through Knives Ship Free. And when it came in, it had oxidation under the DLC. And that's part of the reason I don't like DLC, because it's not 100% impregnable. And it, well, I apologize. I didn't see it. It had some oxidation on the blade. So he reached out to Knives Ship Free. And he was like, well, Knives Ship Free, they didn't check this knife, and that's their response. I was like, and I'm like, okay, wait. Here's the thing. If I get a knife from any company, yes, it is. You're 100% correct. That's a fucking piece of shit. So at any rate, he's like, well, they didn't put any oil on it before they shipped it. And I was like, if you send me a knife that has obviously been opened, I'm sending it right back to you as tampered product, or I'm going to complain. If vendors send you knives that have had the factory seal broken, like if I get a knife from a company and it's obviously been unpackaged and been messed with, I'm sending it right back, because you know what? That tells me that that would be an indication that they are taking knives that have been sent back as returns and reselling them, which I absolutely would throw a fit. If I get a package from a company and the factory seal on it has been broken, it gets sent right back, and I'm complaining, and I will absolutely get my money back. So he gets this knife in, he tries to use an eraser to rub the rust off, and he over polishes. Now he's got a shiny side. Well, Knives Ship Free tells him to talk to Spyderco, because Knives Ship Free does not have a warranty. So my thing is, there are a lot of people in the knife. There's a lot of people, just period, that will accept some things from some. So a vendor is never responsible for defects in the knife. So that knife came, it had never been unpackaged. It had never been opened. It sat on a shelf. Whether it got rust on it in shipping to Knives Ship Free from Spyderco, or from Knives Ship Free to Zorro, to the end user, it doesn't matter. That's not the vendor's problem. That's why companies have warranties. Now, if you bought a knife and it came and there was like something, like if there are some reasons that companies will take knives back, vendors. But typically, once you buy a knife from them, their responsibility has ended. If there's a defect with that knife, it falls, and it is beholden upon the company that made that knife. So, he keeps saying that he wants Knives Ship Free to take some responsibility. He goes, well, they could have oiled it and things like that. And like I'm saying, like, if I buy something from Amazon and it comes to me, I can choose to return it. And if it's damaged, I can choose to reach out to the company to get it repaired or replaced. Case in point, we bought an air fryer from Amazon, and there was problems with it from day one. I reached out to Amazon, and they said, well, that's not our problem. You bought it from us, but we're not taking it back. This is an item that's not eligible for return. You can so I reached out to the company that made the air fryer, and they made it right. That's how this works. And they're like, well, they're a smaller company. They're in the knife industry. They should take more responsibility. The only time any of us ever say these things, anytime anyone ever says anything like this, is when it's in an industry that they're passionate about. It's an object that they're passionate about. I love knives, so therefore the vendors of knives have got to be at a higher they have to be held at a higher standard, and it's not fair. Sales is sales. The level of responsibility from a vendor that is selling you something is the same across all industries. You should be able to send it back to who you bought it from. However, let's be honest about this. He altered that knife. He tried to repair that knife. He has now done something to that knife that is outside of how that knife was shipped. He openly admitted that he did something to it, and I guarantee he explained that to Knives Ship Free, and they said, well, now you have now altered that knife. You've done something to that knife. We're not responsible for that. Now you have to go. I imagine if he had just gotten the knife, it had some rust on it, he reached out to Knives Ship Free, they would have refunded him his money and sent him an RMA. I've dealt with Knives Ship Free a bunch of times. They're great folks. But this whole thing of like, they literally stock thousands of knives. And he was like, well, they need to check all their stuff. And I'm like, they stock thousands of knives. And I don't know if you know this. Knives Ship Free has 5 employees. That's this many. It's not a lot of people when they stock thousands of knives and ship thousands of knives. I got news for you. If you get something from a vendor and there's something physically wrong with it, immediately send it back to them if they will accept it. If there's something else, if they won't do it, then you reach out and you try and get the warranty. You can get a lot of companies who give you like, hey, I just got it. This thing's fucked up. I didn't do anything to it. This is how it came. I've had to do that a bunch of times. And it's one of those things like you do that and you're like, oh shit, I scrubbed this and now I've fucked it up. I want to get my money back from the company. No, that's not how it works. So at any rate, let's see here. Yeah, that changes thing. That said, I told Knife Center I tried adjusting the pivot to fix centering. They didn't care. I mean, adjusting a pivot, that's a different thing. But I didn't tell them I tried to bend the back straight. 3V is some tough shit. What happens when the vendor takes it back? They get credit or replacement from the manufacturer. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't work at Knives Ship Free. I do know how many employees they've had. And I know I've always had a good experience with that vendor. I've had good and bad experiences with different vendors. I don't buy things from certain vendors anymore. I will tell you that, unless I absolutely have to. I absolutely don't buy things from Amazon unless I absolutely have to, especially now that there's so much knockoffs. I mean, knives. I obviously everybody uses Amazon for so much stuff, but the fact is, like, I try not to buy knives on Amazon, and I try not to put up purchase links unless it's just something you can't get anywhere other than Amazon. There's a couple knives that go up in the video that goes up tomorrow, which is 5. I did. Oh, first day in pockets on this was yesterday. I did first day in pockets on this yesterday. And I did a 5 fast on this today. This was part of a 5 fast. There's a couple of those knives that you can only get on Amazon. Yeah, there's a lot of times you get stuff on Amazon. And we've had stuff from Amazon that was listed as brand new that was obviously, and I threw a fit one time. We bought something for my daughter. It was an ankle brace. Like, it was a hard ankle brace for her to wear at night because she had she was having shin splints, or not shin splints, plantar fasciitis. She had it's because she's a skater, and so we bought this ankle. Oh, what's up, Polly? Purple Heart Barbecue. Go check his channel out if you want to get some barbecue stuff and watch a dude that sweats pork fat and has a nose so big that you're like, Jesus, save some air for the rest of us. At any rate, we bought that and it was listed as brand new. It came in and it was broken and had blood in it. And I called them immediately. I was like, what is going on here? you sold me this product and it's obvious that this was, and they're like, that's not supposed to happen. And I was like, it wasn't supposed to happen, but it fucking did. Somebody, I don't know how, but somebody busted it and then put it back in. And there was literally blood inside it. And it was like it was listed as not eligible for return. So if you're talking with some of these companies and maybe you get told it's not eligible for return on their website, if you call them and explain the situation, sometimes they will honor that. DLC was probably applied wrong. Corrosion test performed the best along with PVD out of 6 different coatings. It does do well. It does do well on a lot of items, but I have absolutely seen, I had it come from a Rockstead. I had a Rockstead that was in YHR steel and instead of ZDP. YHR steel, and it was, thank you very much for putting that up, Todd. It was rusting through the DLC. I've had several knives in tool steel that were DLC coated that rusted through the DLC because it's a very, very thin coating and it's not as impregnable as some of the others. That nano ceramic that we used in the shop that I've done on a lot of my knives is very thin and it's a very strong coating and it's completely impregnable. So, you know, it just depends. Like some companies will give you a refund, but like I said, a vendor isn't responsible for an item that you got that then you messed with. And to expect a vendor to inspect every item they ship out, especially a small vendor like Knives Ship Free, like they're tiny. They're one of the smallest out there. And they're some of the easiest people to work with. They absolutely are not going to be the people you need to talk to. What else was like? Oh, I had a lot of people that were like, they kept trying to tell me that like I did the video about this and a lot of people disagree with me even after I told them I know the difference in between in these locks. I know the general concept of this lock. This is not like the deadlock. This is a completely different lock than the CRKT deadlock. CRKT deadlock has multiple layers. This is definitely different. New follower. What happened? Guys, I am not getting the notifications that you guys are seeing. For some reason, I don't see anything at the top. So, what's the new follower? Bladed Ginger, the warning button. Love that knife. If you want info on it, hit me up. Yeah, I'm really good friends with David over at Beyond EDC. David and I talk all the time. I'm probably going to be working for him out here, Bladed Ginger, to do shows on the West Coast. Yeah, this thing's awesome. It's a different lock. It is Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different lock. I've seen fucking Polly. Polly's always trying to get put in time out, isn't he? Like I said, if you guys want to get in on special giveaways, allow me to tell you how this membership thing works because Rocky keeps giving you guys gift memberships. If you're not going to the Gilded server, you're not going to get the good giveaway stuff. I do giveaways on the channel, but I don't give the good stuff away. Stuff that I've given away, $200-$300 knives, I don't give them away to just general subscribers. I give them away to the paying members. I haven't done it for a while. I have to do a redraw of a knife over there. But I do giveaways on the Gilded server. And I'm going to figure out a way to do it better. But yeah, I do giveaways on the Gilded server. So if you are a member and you're not on the Gilded server, you're missing out because I am not going to try and track down someone that's not using the benefits given to them. So I do have a membership. It's a way for me to get you guys to support the channel where I can provide you a benefit. Like I said, like Arrowhead guys dropped a super chat earlier. That's cool. That's cool, but it only lasts once. YouTube gets a big chunk of it. They get a big chunk of the membership, but with the membership stuff, I get to give back to you guys. So I am going to try. Polly and I are going to do a live feed this weekend, I think. Polly, are we doing a live feed? Are we doing a live feed this weekend, like Saturday? I think Polly and I are going to do a live feed on his channel. I think that's going to be cool. You guys should go check that out. The blade stop cuts into the blade and a pin in the lock slides around a place. Look, yeah, I kind of figured I figured it was like a plunge lock that was semicircular or half round. That's kind of what I figured. I mean, I figured it was like a plunge lock, just half moon shaped. I kind of figured that's how it worked, but it definitely is interesting and it's pretty cool. Since I have a monetized channel previously, I can't gift memberships. Otherwise, I do that over super chats. Oh, that's fine. Like I said, I don't find out from Beyond EDC how they did the G10 Nighthawk for 30 and tell them to do more. Beyond EDC knives, if this is any indication of the level of quality they're putting out, like I've seen some of their knives at shows. I talked with David at California Custom Show and I'm talking to him at Blade Show West, I should say. And I'm going to tell you, like, I saw him. This is an amazingly good knife. And if this is an indication of the kind of knives they're going to be putting out, I'm in. Count me in. I mean, I've known David since he worked with We Knife Company. So yeah, this thing is great. And it's not just fidgety. But I will tell you guys, I had someone complaining that, like, well, you don't do this kind of testing, and you don't do this, and you don't do this. And I was like, look, there's only so much I can do. Most of these knives are not mine. So that does take the burden off the price of the channel. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee, like, people sit around and are like, he's complaining about not making any money, but he's getting all these knives and he's selling them. I don't sell in these knives. Most of these knives go back to where they came from. This is going to go back where it came from. The fact that I do get stuff in for free absolutely does help out. But the fact is, I've got a lot of knives that come in. I can't sell those. It would be illegal for me to sell things that were sent in for promotion like that. Zorro, the ruiner of finishes and blaming of vendors, has returned. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. It's not like I don't sell any of these knives. I don't sell any of the knives that come into the channel. So it's not like I get an income return on that. So like I said, YouTube's making it really hard for us not to basically beg you guys to drop super chats and I mean, basically, Jeremy over at Decording put a video up about it today where he's like, yeah, like they now have blocked the ad blocker. Like you can't use ad blocker on YouTube anymore, which is pushing people to get what? YouTube Premium. But I don't know if you guys know this. I would ask you guys to think about one thing when you look at, and I'm not talking just from me. Content creators have to have ad watches. And if you get the premium, you stop watching ads. Out of all of the views on my videos, I get like $3 from YouTube Premium. But they say, oh, you're still supporting creators with your subscription. They say that, but we don't get shit from it. Now they've docked the ad blocker and people are like, I'm leaving YouTube. And I'm like, that really pisses me off. I literally have worked 12 hours already today on content for you guys between testing and filming and editing and all that shit, right? I've literally worked 12 hours today. And people are willing to buy cable and have to watch ads. Like they are forced to watch ads and they pay a lot of money for it. And then YouTube is free. And they won't watch ads. I've never understood that. You won't watch ads for free, but you'll pay to watch it. So when you think about like how you're supporting content creators, and I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about like Jared and Tri-State and Big Red and Zach stuff and things like that. When you're thinking about stuff like that, think about how you're interacting with that content. Drop likes. I'm not saying like just interacting with the content. Drop likes. No one drops likes on videos, and I can't figure it out. Like it is the easiest fucking thing to do. And when you start telling people like, for fuck's sake, just drop likes on videos, you start seeing a drop. Like you can, if you do it in a live feed, you'll see a drop. Like if you're telling people like, hey man, if you haven't already dropped a like, you will see a visit like, fuck this, like this is just fucking, I don't want to have to do. It's literally a click of a button. You can't even get people to do that. How many likes are we at on this? 35 people. There are 41 people here. There are 35 likes, which means that there are 41 people here lurking that haven't even interacted with that as a like. New member. I can't see. Welcome to the Just Looking. So I will tell you how now that I have a new member, allow me to elaborate how this works. Everyone that's the Just Looking tier, all you get's the gilded server. The other stuff, the giveaways, that's premium and baseline. And then the premium tier has access to the sharpening tutorial series. There's an entire sequestered hidden section of my YouTube content that is for the paying members only. And there's a section of it for the premium guys. Only they can access it, and it's a sharpening tutorial series. So what did I miss? What did I miss? The Viper Hug is the absolute best value in the premium slip joint game, as close as you're going to get to the Jack Wolf quality with over half the price. I am going to tell you that Rosecraft Zambezi, the really unusual looking one, that's a very, very good slip joint. That has been in my pocket a lot. Kevy Kev, how's the shoulder feeling? What did YouTube expect? They are pushing shorts, which make hardly any ad revenue, and people are watching those, aren't watching long form content. Yeah, and you have to do it because if you don't do shorts, they stop recommending your videos to anyone else. So, like, I literally made 16 cents on shorts. But I got to do them. But the people that watch shorts aren't watching long form content because the people that watch shorts, well, they didn't get enough oxygen in the room. I watch some shorts. Every once in a while, one will catch my eye, but very rarely. But my shoulder is feeling pretty good. It's not been bad. Yeah, there's different options. There's tiers. There's multiple tiers. I just wanted to make sure you knew how it worked. But do members get giveaways? Baseline and premium tier members get giveaways. And those videos that what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to put up a notification of who won. And then if the members want to watch the video of me drawing the knife, then they will be able to go do it. So baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered into the giveaways that I do on the Gilded server. But I'm going to do a members only video of it and put it here. So I'm probably going to do it here on this and record it because I can pull up different screenshots. Let me see. What did you do here? Upgraded to baseline. Cool. So I have a knife that I have to do the redraw on, and it's just been so hectic. But I wanted to give you guys a big announcement. I don't think I told you guys. I had 2 follow-up appointments with gastroenterology. I do not have any signs of cancer. And I have now been told I can go back to my regular diet. I think I'm not going to start drinking in, but what they think is happening is because I had diverticulitis. I came off of my autoimmune disorder medicines, my immunosuppressors, I came off of those because I said, well, if you've got an active infection, and then I kept having the flare-ups, and they were like, the flare-ups probably are due to my autoimmune disorder. So I now am feeling a lot better. I'm back on my medication, on my injectable meds, and I've been given the green light. And there were so many things that I was told. Winston Cobretti right here. This is the dude. I gotta tell you guys, this is the dude that sends me all the cool T-shirts you see me wearing, like the Wendy Peppercorn. She doesn't know what she's doing. Like, looks like the Wendy's logo from Wendy's restaurants. He sent me all those cool shirts from Zero Foxtrot. Sent me this knife as a gift. This thing is fucking amazing. Thank you again, Winston. This thing is great. So you'd like to become a premium member? Well, there's a button down below for that. Bought me the coffee I'm drinking right now. He bought that for me. Sent it to my house, and it's fucking amazing. It's the Coffee Brand Coffee, strawberries and cream, which is amazing. I have a link to Coffee Brand Coffee, and I'm going to do a little quick spot. I know that you guys, like, no one wants to hear ads, but I'm going to tell you, it has really gotten hard these days to navigate, like, the political minefield of the culture war of what is the grocery store. You have to be careful. Like, now you have to be careful what you buy. And I am very much against gun control, right? Just an example. I'm very pro 2A. But there's a lot of companies that when I buy their products, that money, now I am supporting something that goes against everything I believe in, because that's what the company does. And you have to navigate that, like, well, this product costs a little bit more, but it's absolutely not supporting something that I go against. So, like, being really religious, there's a lot of organizations that are very anti-holidays, like Christmas and things like that. I don't want to support that. So I choose to buy products from companies that don't support that. And like I said, they don't. They're apolitical. It's not like they're supporting the causes I believe in. They're not supporting any causes. Apolitical. Make the fucking coffee and that's it. Same with Tempered Trail. There's no, they don't take a stance because they take that money and put it back into the product. And like I said, that's why these two companies are companies that I absolutely dig. And I talk about them in every video. I talk about the Coffee Brand Coffee in every video because I just don't have a way really yet to do anything for the Tempered Trail thing, because I just haven't gotten with Nathan to get anything. But both of these companies support the channel directly. So if you want to check out really, really good coffee, go check out Coffee Brand Coffee. It is, like, it's some good fucking coffee. Everybody that has bought it, all the paying members are like, it's like crack. And this strawberry one is fucking amazing. Just remember. And demonetized. All my live feeds are demonetized. That's why I push super chats and ask you guys to do super chats and become members. Bubbles, did you just rejoin? Bubbles just joined the premium membership. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a reason I don't have Smoky Mountain Knife Works as an affiliate. I like the people that work there. I like some of the people, but I'm going to tell you right now, they absolutely do not hold a lot of the same beliefs that I do. And I don't want to have to pick, and I don't want to have to think, well, I'm buying this. Like, when I buy coffee Brand Coffee because now I don't have to think about it. And it's really cool. And they are going to be supporting a giveaway on the channel. How's the pup? Let me see if I can get him to bring me the puppy. Ask Isabel Emler, can you bring Chunk out here?
Send it. Done.
So, yeah, that's the other thing. Quick to sell your address. Always have been. Back in the day when you'd order stuff in a catalog, next thing you know, you got like, hey, it was bad. Have you guys seen the new ads for, like, basically what's the Columbia House of books? Remember Columbia House Records? So don't know why, but you had to rejoin manually. There you go. See right there. They have 4,000 5-star reviews. But what I was saying was like, that's one of the other things. We'll talk about that more over on the Rumble side of the house. And like, I'm going to start putting it up now. We'll stay over here for a little bit longer because we're going to watch we're going to watch about 30 minutes of Cutlery Corner Network. But we will be also going over to this is my Rumble live feed. So we're going to talk about some stuff over on the Rumble live feed side of the house. Why did that go away? So we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff over there that I find hilarious. But yeah, look, bud, I'm going to tell you right now, had you not fucked with that knife and reached out to Knives Set Free, they would have replaced it. You told them like, hey, this came like this. But because you fucked with it, you're probably going to have to just deal with it. And like I said, I don't know any vendor that is going to be opening products before they ship stuff. Like, absolutely. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, if I inspect a knife that I made or sharpened, and I did coat stuff with hey, thank you, sir. What do you want?
I'll give you a pick. What do you want? Do you want the fart box? They call it a kangaroo flute. It's a fart box. Or do you want the bell? Which would you rather have? You let me know.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. If I get a product that has a defect,
You made it all the way up.
Huh?
You made it all the way up.
Up over?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bring it here quick.
Mama.
They want to see the puppy. So now he will get a running start and he can make it up onto the couch and over. You want fart box? Fart box. Here we go.
Thank you. When I needed one.
I bet that was loud. I forgot.
Burst of energy right now.
Huh?
He's having a really big burst of energy.
Are you all excited?
He got up.
Hi. Oh, don't lick my headphones. That's the volume control. Why do you have to bite my beard? So this is Chunk. Isabel, I didn't want you to leave him out here. I just wanted to show everybody. He's doing well. He potties outside. Every time. He has not had any accidents in the house for a while. Yeah. He's going to be a big boy because he's 8 weeks. He's only 8 weeks and he's already 17 pounds. He's going to be a big dog. His papa was a big dog. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. I didn't want her to leave him out here. I just wanted her to come. Oh, it's too warm, huh? Are you too hot? It's Chunk. Chunk Cappuccino. His middle name is Cappuccino. Because we were going to name him Cappuccino, but then we found out he already had a name. And I was like, guess what? I like Chunk. So he's going to get, oh, you got sleepy, huh? He's going to get a Hawaiian shirt, and we're going to teach him the Truffle Shuffle because he's named after Chunk from the Goonies. Tell Isabel Emler, I didn't mean leave him out here. I just wanted you to bring him out here for a moment. Can you come get him?
Send.
Trying to make sure that went. Wow, you're warm. It didn't go. I didn't want you to leave him out here. ... Can you come get him? I just wanted to show him to everyone. You are a warm little creature. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Who is that? Who is that? I just wanted him for a minute. I was like, where did she go? So he's been playing with the cat and stuff like that. So let's. Look, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now that you're not going to get me to agree with you. And there are most vendors are not going to accept back something that you have fucked about with. So, that's just the way the world works. Like I said, here, let me ask you guys, let me see you guys' take on this. Okay, so let's look at this from a different perspective, from a different industry. I buy a car, right? I buy a car from a guy, like a specific individual at a shop, right? Just a sales only shop. I buy that car from a salesman. And that car has a limited, a limited warranty of 100,000 miles. And something goes wrong. I don't go back to the salesman. I go to the dealership. Yeah. And if they can't, here's the thing, Zorro, if they can't, guess what? I'll throw it in this little tumbler over here and I'll even that finish back out for you. So at any rate, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna try and see here if we can get Cutlery Corner Network. I know it's gonna drive. We're just gonna do it for like 30 minutes. We're gonna see what's going on Cutlery Corner Network. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. Michael Prater is on. Oh, here we go. I don't think Jodd is on anymore. So I'm going to try and get this shared. Give me a second. I've got it muted. I'm going to present this. We haven't done this in a while. We're going to see what manner of hot fucking trash they're showing and vending and trying to get you to buy on Cutlery Corner Network. So we're going to share a screen. I'm going to bring that up. Make this full screen.
Cartoon type artwork. This is your purple rescue, which has a seatbelt cutter and a glass breaker. Wildlife, I see the grizzly bear. You also have the military, Marines, tan handle, and then your typical hardwood handle. So, these are going to be all guaranteed in the looks.
Okay, now, how's the audio?
Nice.
Am I too loud or is she too loud?
Now, let's talk about how you get 6 tacticals.
This
is also on FlexPay. So, think about that. You have two payments of $114.
I'd rather not. This is the things that nightmares. You guys want to see horrible knives.
So this is what they call that Tack Extreme lockback. It's a 4-inch lockback done in the bright green, that chartreuse green. You can also see that checker grip on the handle. These are wonderful knives to grab and go to use on the work site every day.
These are wonderful knives to grab and go straight to the garbage bin.
And the orange and black. Of course, I'm a Tennessee fan, so
we could go back.
Orange and black look myself. Daniel says no. But you get 4 of them. This is another really popular lightweight. It is a 5-inch lockback, and this is your Park Ranger.
These are absolutely
Park Rangers. That's a big time resale item. $19.95 on that. Wait. Delta Rangers. There's another one you can sell.
How much is this? What is it?
Up there.
Steel Brigade. You've got how many? 75
this has a
pieces.
Serrated blade. You have the black rubber inset 75
pieces for $228.
Again, $3, 4 cents a knife. Search and rescue. These are the
$3.04
brands,
a knife.
The names, as you probably are familiar with, these are some of our top sellers when it comes to the, our lightweight line.
Oh my
There's your
God.
search and rescue. Vented handle. Again, a very
Vented.
strong lock back.
Vented.
And then the Eagle Eye.
I wonder what manner of
1995
fragrance
resale,
comes out
Eagle
of those
Eye.
vents.
Half serrated blade. This is that 5-inch handle. Also another strong lock back. You have the jimping on the
Strong
back
lock back.
there. And then there's your gator. So the gator is another one. This set is loaded.
Look at
It
those
is loaded
fucking
with awesome
like, oh my God. I have that knife.
pocket knives, tacticals,
Okay.
fixed blades.
I have that knife in a box of stuff that my
I really
grandfather
like the
gave.
assortment because sometimes we'll do dealer dozens,
No.
but here you
Todd
get
used them
basically
for
6
mayo.
packs, which is going to give
That's what it
you
is, Mark.
more variety in the style
Oh boy.
that you're going to get in this deal. So, that's why they wanted to do the 6 packs. Sharps,
Fuck, watching this
fixed
now. I
blade.
want a 6-pack.
Gotta love them.
I quit
Your
drinking and now
kitchen set,
this is oh
21
my.
piece Chef Deluxe Miracle Edge set.
Chef Deluxe.
The Quicksilver Bowie.
Quicksilver
the big
Bowie.
18-inch machete. And then, those assisted opening knives and then your lightweights also. But it is called the Steel Brigade. $228, 75-piece set.
There ain't no sword in
Take
there.
advantage of FlexPay if you
Yeah,
want.
give me
those 2
them
payments
Katana
of
swords.
$114.
Deluxe.
And you are set. So you
I'd rather
basically
not
pay
do
the
anything to your
$114.
butt.
We ship it out to you. Make sure you get the knife that'll give you free shipping because that'll help you out too. But we'll send this on out the door,
Now,
and
having
then you'll
bought
be
stuff
reselling.
from
You've
this
already
company,
paid for your
I will
first
tell you
payment. You can use your profits to pay for the second payment.
that they rectally violate
112-673,
your
item
email
number
address.
4,
I
the
had
Steel
to
Brigade.
quit using the email address I used to
Snow
purchase
Peak. Now,
knives from them.
yes, we are a knife
I no
show.
longer need what?
But sometimes you just never know what you're going to see on the knife show. And this
Right? I
is
expected
one
to
of
see
the
knives.
hottest things happening right now on our show, and I get it. It's cool. This is a break barrel pistol.
I don't think you want the barrel to break now, do you?
It's kind of loud.
Big
but
nose Kate.
Not too loud, I guess. But it is called the Snow Peak 22 caliber pellet pistol. Does not come with pellets, but you can find them at your local store, really anywhere, It's not going to be hard to find the ammo for that, but it's probably hard to find the pistol for $58.75.
With
but
a
just
piece of broken
extremely
glass.
well made.
They didn't take their
We've
rings
all been
off.
really impressed
Or
with this
use
item.
lube.
I know several people here on the crew has already got one. 112443, item number for the pistol. And it breaks down. I'll show you real quick.
Oh, she's going to show us real
If
quick.
you don't care, Jess.
Let's see. She's never very good at doing anything
So
with knives.
You break
Big
it
nose
down
Kate. Look at the size of her
to
nose.
load it right there, and then you break it down one more time, and that's what actually
If she
gets it
takes a
ready to
deep breath,
fire.
you're going to see
And
the
then you
curtains
lock it
move.
back.
Look at
Of course, it has a safety on it right here. It's
Jesus.
red. It's ready to fire. I always encourage you not to, to have the safety on. And then the only time you push it off that safety is when you are ready to pull the trigger. So that's how you
Keep
load
your
it.
finger
Very
off the
simple.
bang. Get your booger hook off the bang
And
switch.
go have fun. I'd say that would be
Several people
an
has
awesome
got
little
one.
squirrel hunting knife if you like to go squirrel hunting.
That's a squirrel hunting knife. Just remember, that's a squirrel hunting knife.
112443.
Squirrel hunting knife.
Free shipping fixed blade.
I have.
It's made by the Sharps line. It's called the Sharps Reload. 112643.
What?
Item
in the
number?
actual.
Check out
What
the
is
top
that?
portion of that blade. It looks like an acid etch, on that, and even on the guard.
It looks like
And
an
then
acid
for your
etch.
handle, it's what we call
Shit,
stag.
it looks like you were on
the
acid.
durable Delrin looks like stag.
Stagalon.
Sharps Reload.
It's Stagalon. It's
$22.95.
Delrin. It looks
But
like
that's how you're going to
stag.
get free ground shipping on your entire order. I was looking today, what we had left in stock in the K bars. I mean, they
That
were here for
is-
about a week and gone.
Dude, that is a K
I
bar.
have 10, and this
that
will
is
probably be
fucking ugly.
the only
Why
time
is
you
there
get to see it.
jimping
It is the
everywhere?
K bar Warthog is $31.50. It's 4 3/8 here on the handle.
Did you measure it? It's a half cup.
The first thing I think about when I pick this
No,
knife
one
up
half.
is how solid it feels. Just really
Check it
has a
in the
good
cup.
solid weight feel to it.
She's trying to overfeed the
They
dog.
did it's like a titanium finish on the blade.
No, it's
That half serrated there. This is going to be a liner lock. And it's a standard opening knife. I know
why
we've
is
been
it
seeing a lot of
so
this
jimp? Look at that
stuff in,
fucking pocket
but
clip.
K-bar
Tip down
had
carry.
this knife around for a while.
Tip down carry with
Fits in
that.
your hand, black G10 on the K-bar Warthog. It's $31.50 for 10 collars. And then
That
it's going to be sold out. Now, I do have an Almar
is.
coming up. I know it's really low quantity too. But
Look, did
this
you
is
say
my
low
only
quality?
K-bar
God,
that I
I'm-
have on the show. And I only have one Almar on the show. So if you're into kind of that more high-end tactical line, those are going to be your two choices. But 112628
guys, I want to
on
see
the
it.
K-bar.
I want to see the out. I want to see
Michael
more
Prater has sent us this beautiful, beautiful painted pony. It's called the Southwest Clasp. And
What
he
is
made
this?
5. We're down to 4. This is 5.5 inches. It's on that
Michael Prater,
Hen and Rooster
custom knife maker.
big clasp
It's on a
knife, which is
fucking
giving
like.
you an
Why did he
enormous
went to the trouble of
amount
making custom scales
custom
for a
handle.
hen and rooster?
You have
A
Kingsman
hen
turquoise,
and rooster is like a
with
$10
that
knife at
mother
most.
of pearl. Man, I'm a huge fan of genuine mother of pearl when he works that in the knife somehow. And you will get 4
The
pretty bold
materials he
stripes
used to
of
make
mother
the
of
handles are
pearl
worth more
here
than
on
the
both
knife.
sides.
And then the work that went into it. Don't
These
get me
chevron
wrong. The stuff he
decorative
does
wood
always the handle.
spacers,
He's not a
those
custom
are
knife. They
real
keep calling him a
expensive
custom knife
too.
maker.
You wouldn't think it, but they
He's
are.
a custom handle maker.
Of course, it wouldn't be on a painted pony if it wasn't. But this
He's
is
an inmate.
Kingsman turquoise.
I
which
made
comes
this
out of
in the prison
Arizona.
shop.
I believe he just got another batch in because I can kind of see a little,
This,
really more
this bitch
gold
is
in it
crazy.
than you typically see.
$498 for a
And
fucking hen and
the
rooster?
one
Are
I'm
you out
holding
of
is
your
number 5.
goddamn mind? What the?
Wow. Did you? It really grabbed onto
They
that
put the
stand.
period in the
So that
wrong
knife's
spot.
not
I'm
going
pretty sure
anywhere.
it's
When you have it displayed on your
$49.80.
nightstand,
What the fuck?
like
Are
we do
you
here on the
crazy?
show, it's not going anywhere.
Bitch.
You'll get a couple
Sorry, I
of
had to let my
certificates,
inner
of course, to
monologue out.
stay in
When
the
anything
original
horrible
gift
said, it's got to be
box.
said in that voice.
The
That is
Southwest
genuine surgical steel, Rocky says over on the
112373
other side.
painted pony, Michael Prater custom
That
Kingsman
is
turquoise.
fucking hideous.
I think
500
has,
bucks.
for really
Yeah,
the past
right?
6 months, it's been a huge preference in our shoppers looking for that Kingsman turquoise, and I
So,
love it too.
Jodd's not here. I told you we'd watch this for a little bit. We're not going to watch this
112373.
anymore because, well, I can't watch anymore. So, if you guys would like to continue the conversation, I have some stuff that I want to say. We're going to go over. That was it. I wasn't going to do it. I wanted to see if there has anybody here not followed me over on Rumble? Has anyone here not been over on Rumble? Because Rumble is just like YouTube. There is the link to this. I'm going to do a live feed over there separate from here. So it'll just be a continuation. I'm not really going to end it. So it's already going. There's already people there. So I'm going to go over there. I had a couple things that I was going to talk about. So if you guys wanted to meet me over there, there is the link. You can follow me over there. I'm going to go ahead and go over there. There's a couple things that are going on that I wanted to talk about. I did want to talk about something I can't talk about. It's definitely knife related. It's not just like current events and stuff like that. There's some definite knife related stuff that I want to talk to over on Rumble. I just can't really talk about it here because, well, YouTube allows people to definitely they're absolutely allowed to take action against me for things I said over there. So if you haven't already went over, follow that link. I'm going to talk about some stuff over there that really has started to bother me about stuff that's going on in the knife world, the knife community. So yeah, I'll meet you guys over there. So I'm not going to say the thing. I'm just going to say if you're watching on YouTube, I think you should follow that link down below because or follow this link here. You need to Zorro. You need to update your browser or your app because the other guys are able to do it from their other people are able to do it from the app. So yeah, you can say it. I'm not gonna. Here's the link one last time. I'm shutting off YouTube. I'm going over to Rumble. I will talk to you guys over there in just a matter of moments.